move.
Ratchet Bomb would be the die move, but instead he gets the worst move. Wait, was that his draw for turn, or was that the Chandra Zero?
That's just the Chandra.
Well, what was his draw for turn?
I'm not sure.
Guess we're about to see. Is it a Tarmogoyf, or is it a Maelstrom Pulse? Are you kidding me, Michael?
Baby,
Are you
Michael
kidding me?
Stewart. Calm down.
That is awesome. See, the hype is so real right now.
Well played.
Then the wolf is going to swing, knock him under his ultimate, which doubt he's going to do that anyways. He needs to start making some zombies or some vampires.
Man, Michael's still in it, guys. Don't count him out.
Oh, I bet that's a Tasker. Just how fast he picked up his graveyard. Is that or a Snapcaster?
He looked through it pretty decisively. I think it's Snapcast.
He's just going to get in there for 3. Going up to 42. Michael down to 2.
Is that a foil Maelstrom Pulse, or is that just regular?
Oh, it's a foil Maelstrom Pulse.
Oh, Michael Stewart.
Monastery Mentor.
That's pretty good.
Coming down. So he has 2 creatures. He has 1 blocker. Michael's at 2. Zeros. Obviously reveals a lifelink card.
Why wouldn't he? I mean, what's the problem here?
We're gonna see a Scavenging Ooze come down with looks like 1, 2 green sources. He's gonna go ahead and main phase it and get rid of Huntmaster out of his own graveyard and probably the Tasker out of Thomas's.
Absolutely.
Going up to 4 life.
Keeping him alive.
Which has yet to be updated on the table thing.
Olivia's too slow? Yeah, probably.
Olivia is. I don't think it's too slow. I mean, it's been in a majority of the winning in top 8 decks for the Open Series and the Grand Prix. It's a very, very, very powerful Magic card. It handles a lot of the problems.
It's slow, but in the situation here where Michael's slowly taking over the game, like Olivia will just only be infinitely better with in a slow environment like this. Anyway, this is like the perfect time for her to be in the matchup right now.
But it also handles all of the flyers.
Yep.
He could just ping that Mentor, take control of it that turn. He could ping the vampire. He could just take control of the vampires from Sorin without even making them vampires. So, I mean, it's not great, but
4 tokens. Yeah, that's definitely.
Oh, I see. But he had a Chandra that he could plus to ping a token.
Yeah.
Like that's where I was getting at. He would have, he'd be able to kill 2, block 2, and ping 1. So he would have had all 4 of the tokens accounted for. But he would have not had anything to do with the vampire.
Or he would pulse, so it's all God. It is all God indeed. That was a pretty godlike top deck brought to you by Michael Stewart.
I feel like that was like a spot brought to you by McDonald's, home of the Big Mac.
The bacon chalupa is what we need.
Don't forget about that Taco Bell.
About that. That's what Twitch wants us to advertise: is bacon chalupas.
So Ooze is going to eat 3 things. Or just 1, perhaps? Yeah, just 1. No, 2. Alright. So now we have somebody that's not a player helping out with the life totals at the table, just to try to make sure that everything is up to speed. And it looks like they might be in turns. Thanks again to everybody watching. We're at Hometown Hobbies tonight. This is the Modern FNM that will be streamed before our beginning of our Magic Origins pre-releases that will kick off at midnight. Thomas drew another Lingering Souls. This just put him back in the game again. I mean, he was never really out of the game, but this
He's
one...
at 42. He's far from losing.
He has a 2/2 flyer. He'll have 4 1/1 flyers. He'll have 2 prowess creatures and a Monastery Mentor. Lightning Bolt's going to come down in pre-combat to try to target the Sorin token. The Sorin card on the table is a 2/2 vampire. We do not have the 2/2 vampires in the store, unfortunately. Thoughtseize is going to hit that Lingering Souls. I'm surprised, honestly, Thomas didn't cast it.
Is it instant speed?
No.
Wow.
It's just on his last turn. Look at how much mana he has.
Oh.
He's just holding it up, and I'm not sure why. Lightning Bolt's going to come down to hit the prowess creature. And I'm not sure what Michael's... I guess he's holding it up to go ahead and exile the Lingering Souls with Scavenging Ooze. He will not gain any life for that one. Unless he doesn't take the Lingering Souls. Alright, he does. Alright, there we go. So he gained... how did he go to 5? I thought he gained a life. There's 2 minutes left roughly in this... Actually, no, there's about 40 seconds left in this round.
Oh, he anticipated into the souls, so during Michael's turn,
I see. That's the first time he's cast one at instant speed, though. He's been main phasing them.
Well, I mean, Thomas likes to switch it up every now and then.
So Thomas is just hoping to win this one in order to not lose because he's down a game. So right now he's playing for the draw, and Michael is definitely not playing for the draw.
Oh, are they in turns right now?
They're about to be. So the attack's going to put Michael down to 3. Another Soren would win him the game. But Chandra has been on the table this entire game. I don't know how it was never unchecked.
Gained 1 from Scoos.
Oh, that's right. Thoughtseize. I forgot about Thoughtseize. Thanks, chat.
Chat's got our backs tonight.
And that's important.
Good looks.
It's always the best.
That guy is OC.
Two more on Ooze. So we'll put Michael up to 5. He's going to attack with Ooze for 9, knocking Thomas down to 33 life. Ooh, knocked it over a little bit. And looks like I didn't see what he drew for turn. Does he still have that Culligan's command from forever ago? I don't think so. Surely not. Turn 1 of turns. So it looks like Michael's turn 0. We're going to see a Lingering Souls with flashback, and that was a pretty good card for Thomas to get there, as that's going to have a the 2/2 prowess, so he's going to block. No, it's a 3/3 because of the flashback.
Mm-hmm.
So we're seeing what's going on now and why things aren't moving along. Looks like it's going to block and it's going to die to the 3/3. He's going to take 2 down to 3. And we're going to see Michael once again be presented with lethal on the next turn if he doesn't get his way out of it. And he's going to 0 a Chandra into a Terminate. Don't draw it. That was a 0 with Chandra.
Oh, he drew it?
Yeah.
Gotta keep up with your triggers, guys. I think he got it, though. I think he ended up... I don't know. The rest coming out. I don't know if that's an immediate game loss where he just drew it. It's just like he just doesn't get the trigger, basically. Where he stuck it in his hand, it basically just considers him drawing the card and him missing the trigger on Chandra. I'm pretty sure it's how that would normally be ruled. I guess it depends on the severity of the game state, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that or it's just a warning. Like, it depends on if the Chandra well, I guess it matters if, like, you're announcing Chandra or not. Or if he just drew the card and just missed the trigger. Drawing extra cards is the ruling, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a game loss. Yeah, I mean, it also depends on just, like I said, the severity of the situation. Chapin's a pro player. He's been in the scene for a long time. I mean, and that was also at a really high-level event. So at those kind of things, it's just like mistakes like that are basically just shouldn't be expected. And like a pre-PTQ or something, or maybe even like a PTQ or even just a probably not a Grand Prix, but just smaller events like that. It could just be like a game law, or just be a warning or something of that nature. But in high level events, it's definitely probably a game loss. Yep, exactly. Especially because we have it on stream where it was just shown as a miss trigger. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it does look like Michael Stewart got that, or Thomas got. Or they're going to game 3. I'm guessing Thomas got that. Michael Stewart conceded, couldn't top deck his way out of another lingering souls to take over the game state. Or there's actually not a game 3 because they actually just go to time. The guy on the right is Thomas. He was definitely playing Esper Control with Lingering Souls and all the fun Esper related cards. Yeah, Michael Stewart on the left was playing Jund. Your pretty common Tarmogoyf, Liliana, Fulminator Mage, just really top end cards that are just some of the best cards in Modern, arguably some of the best cards in Modern. And the guy on the right was playing Esper with some spice with Monastery Mentor, and pretty solid. I mean, they're both definitely good decks, but Thomas ended up taking that, and where it was turns, they ended up going to time, so it was just a 1-1, making them just draw. And we're going to the next game. It looks like we have Jesse Hill on the right. I'm not quite sure who it is on the left. I think it's Brandon, but I'll wait for Kenny to get back before I decide. It's Brandon on the left, Jesse on the right?
Josh Black.
Josh Black, not Jesse.
Yep. A couple hometown regulars.
So what ended up being the ruling there? Did Michael just draw an extra card, or?
Apparently it was under the Liliana at some point. I thought it wasn't, but there was a card under the Liliana when I walked over. But all he had in his hand were lands, and it was lethal either way.
Right.
So in that instance, it didn't matter. It was just either sloppy play or we just did not notice what actually happened. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. That's why I think that it was fine.
Yeah.
So Brandon Harless on your left playing Esper Gifts, and on your right, Josh Black playing I have no idea. I'm going to go ahead and say it. This one's completely in the dark. They were the first table that didn't draw. Yeah, the guy on the right was playing Esper.
So are these guys in the middle of their set, or is this entirely?
This is actually the 5th and final round.
Ah.
Yep, we're going to try to hopefully have not an hour-long game, so we can announce the top 8. I doubt the top 8 will play with the prizes. It should be roughly a pre-release to each of the top 8, a pre-release entry, and usually the players take that. So we're going to prep for the pre-releases starting at midnight tonight here at Hometown Hobbies. Looks like Jesse is on the play. I need to scoot that back just a little bit. Alright, commentate while I do.
Yeah, gotcha.